Yo, ayo, ayo, yeah, boy, found his password again. So, I want to talk about Battlefield and Call of Duty. Everybody's seen this Black Ops 7, man, and they're like, this is garbage. It's dead before it even arrived. It's gonna be dead on arrival. Y'all think so? Y'all think the COD fanboys is gonna allow this one to live? Now look, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not a COD fanboy, right? I don't play it as much as I used to, but who does? Right? You know what I'm saying? So like check me out. Battlefield 6 is about to drop sometime soon, right? But they're about to have a beta for it. And Black Ops 6 just had a season update, bro. I haven't even updated my game. I'm not even gonna lie. Unless it auto-updated, I wouldn't even be able to get on there right now. But I'm not here just to slander Call of Duty, right? Because, like, that would be crazy, right? Call of Duty has carried us for how long now, bro? Come on, man. Everybody got stories. Everybody, oh, I used to play zombies. Oh, I used to be scared to play zombies. Oh, I used to play multiplayer all day. I used to make these videos. Oh, trick shot. Blah, 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 blah. Like, everybody knows about Call of Duty. Everybody plays Call of Duty. And I think because it's like such a powerhouse like legacy game, either people are gonna start playing old ones, or like they'll stick with the new ones, but they ain't really invested in it like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't like that they just keep doing, and it just doesn't, like, it's all about the money at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what Battlefield 6 is doing, they're kind of showing people that, like, hey, we still want your money, but like we're gonna do things a little bit different this time. You feel me? And like with COD, to be honest, right? Like, I know I said I wasn't gonna slander COD, but here's where I feel like Call of Duty kind of took its like leap of faith into what I feel as though is the more like modern like gaming world. You feel me? Like Fortnite type stuff, you know what I'm saying? We're drowning in microtransactions at this point now. Everything costs money. Everything, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you want that character? Oh, you think he looks cool? It's $20, nigga. That's right. Deposit that, you know what I'm saying, plus tax, you know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of that stuff, and we have a lot of those models, and it's not just skins, you know what I'm saying, it's guns. Back in the day on Black Ops 4, right, and Black Ops 3, honestly too, Black Ops 3 had a different model though. This was before battle passes, right? Black Ops 3 had the loot box era. It was a part of the loot box era. It was like looped in with all like the Overwatch and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? The Overwatch loot boxes, you try to open up the loot box, you get a nice little skin, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Lucio man. Black Ops 3 was like the loot box era, but it was kind of pay to win, because if you had the money to really spend on boxes, me back then, I was in middle school. I didn't have the money to spend on them boxes. All right, I got my crypto keys, and when I spent my crypto keys and I didn't get what I wanted, I was disappointed, and that was the end of it. I had to watch Merc Music to see whatever the new gun was, bro, for real. And even Merc Music wasn't even getting the skins. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Black Ops 4 was the beginning of the battle pass. Oh my gosh. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that Black Ops 4 was the first Call of Duty game to have a battle pass in it, where, like, you know what I'm saying, you can buy tiers or progress through after purchasing it, or you could progress through and just get the simple rewards, you know what I'm saying? And then you'd have to give them like $10 or whatever to unlock all the rest of the stuff, right? And ever since then, that model has been in place, thus creating FOMO systems. Now granted, I'll cut them just a tiny bit of slack, because in Cold War, right, because I play these games, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, Cold War, they have like these things called the Vault battle passes, where it's like, oh, you wanted to get those like trash ass rewards when the game first came out? Okay, well, like, if you give us some money, we can just give it to you. Like, you don't even have to grind it anymore. And that's kind of cool, but they could have done something way better and way easier, like Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite literally lets you go back. Yes, you still have to spend money, but you can go back and grind through the whole battle passes that you've missed. So if you wasn't playing the game when the game came out in November or whatever year, 2021, I think, right? 2021, I think. If you wasn't playing the game back then, and you didn't get the battle pass, this, that, and the third, you can go back and buy that one and grind it. Or you don't have to grind it, you can buy the tiers if you just feel like giving them money like that. You know what I'm saying? But Call of Duty didn't do that right. What Call of Duty did was, hey, you know how you love to buy bundles? You know how you love to buy these Mastercraft bundles and this, that, and the third, and the gun transforms to a fucking dragon, this, that, and the third, you know, shit like $30, right? Check this out. You remember that one battle pass that you missed that was like, I don't know, 7 months old at this point, right? You wanted like one cosmetic out of there? Well, guess what? We're gonna make a bundle. Yeah. So we're gonna make a bundle, right? Where we're gonna choose the rewards for you. You don't get to choose the rewards. We choose the rewards because we made the bundle. You give us money. You give us those COD points. You can have that one cosmetic that you wanted 7 months ago. Isn't that fire, bro? No. And I know everybody's probably like, well, what about the gameplay and stuff like that? Honestly, bro, like with all the bugs and things like that, you know what I'm saying, that happens to people. A lot of people, like, me growing up, when things like that used to happen in my game, unless it was game breaking, like unless my game didn't work anymore after that, it was always a laugh. It was always fun. It was always a little walk in the park whenever something like that happened. Oh, look at his legs. Why is his legs glitching up like that? Look at his head. Why is his neck sticking out long? Like, come on, man. Y'all, oh, geez, y'all know what I'm talking about. Glitches like that, they used to happen. We used to laugh. We used to enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? As long as it wasn't making my game crash. It wasn't breaking my game down. You know what I'm saying? If it was a normal type of glitch like that, where like the characters was doing something goofy or something like that, it was cool. So we're not talking about stuff like that. We're not even really talking about gameplay. We're talking about the trash business practices that Activision has been doing that's gonna cause them to lose this little like this little gaming war right here. It's gonna cause them to lose it. They're gonna lose it. It has nothing to really do with, like, with the game, but it does. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like nobody's gonna want to give y'all money, bro. Like if every time you see me, right, and I'm pulling up on the YouTube channel and I'm like, guys, give me money, and you give me money like a couple times, and then every time you see me though, and I'm pulling up and I'm like, I'm giving you the same type of thing, and then I'm just asking for like more money, like you're eventually gonna get tired of it. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter the company. You're just gonna get tired of it. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. I don't want to give this person money anymore. And that's kind of the relationship that is between the consumers and the producers of this game. It's like, all right, like we've been here for like over 20 years now. We've been giving y'all money, and it's kind of like a reciprocation thing at this point, right? They're giving us stuff. They're giving us these games. These games ain't doing nothing but taking up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of space on all of our systems. It doesn't matter what you're playing on. Hundreds of gigs of space taken up, because you got to get the hub now. You can't just download that game individually no more. It's just like, yeah, it's a new game, but it's connected now, and it's like, why is it connected now? Like, y'all didn't have to do that. Like, it's just so many like different ways that I personally feel like Call of Duty went wrong, and like Battlefield has kind of just been on like the back burner like this whole time. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's been kind of pushing Battlefield off to the side because they're like, okay, like Battlefield's cool, like I can blow buildings. Okay, like, and then Battlefield 2042 came out and it was bad, and then they fixed it up, but like just like how everybody is reacting towards Black Ops 7 now, it's kind of the same treatment. Man, I don't even want to try it because I know that y'all didn't put no work into it, because the other game came out recently. When did the game come out? October, right? Black Ops 6 came out in October. That was what, 10 months ago at this point. It hasn't even been a full year that Black Ops 6 has been out, and they're already making the next game. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's kind of on the edge. They're like, this can't possibly be good. They didn't spend any time on it. That's a very valid thing. I really hope that they would prove us wrong, but I don't know. If I had to give my advice for both of these games, and for all like shooting any like developers that possibly is watching this, right? But less is more, bro. Less is more in this context, more than it ever has been. It like that hits so much in this context, more than it ever has, bro. Less cosmetics is more money for the consumer to buy your next game. If they spent $80,000 on cosmetics that you put out from the first game, they're not gonna want to leave that behind, because you're not gonna let them access it in the next game. They only gonna be able to play with Black Ops 7 until fucking Warzone get connected with it too. Like me personally, I don't want to have to keep dealing with that year after year after year after year. Like I've been doing it, right? Everybody has been, but it's like, yeah, bro, nobody wants to deal with that no more. Y'all gotta start rolling these games out slower. Take your time with these games. Less is more. more, bro. You feel what I'm saying? If you take your time with the games, you can put more stuff into the game, so then that way when you release it to us, it's not bare bones, it's not trash, it's not like stuff that we don't really want, or like that we, you know what I'm saying, that we can't really work with, you know what I'm saying? That way we're bored. Like, no, you took your time with it, you put so much stuff into it, you put so much effort into it, but will we ever get that again? Or is it just all about the money, bro? And I think for that reason alone, Battlefield 6 is gonna cook these niggas, man. They're gonna cook them because the last Battlefield game hasn't been out for how many years now? Battlefield 2042 came out in 2021. It came out in 2021. That was 4 years ago, bro. That was 4 years ago at this point. They was in the lab cooking up for 4 years for the next Battlefield game. And now that they have all these good things to say, they're cooking Call of Duty. Like, they have all these good things to say because they actually took the time out. You feel me? They took the time out. They was like, yo, man, let's not release these like so quickly like we did with like Battlefield 4 and Hardline. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's actually take our time. You know what I'm saying? And that's why like they're able to like their games look the way that they do. The games look good. When the destruction happens in the game, it looks great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always fun. Call of Duty. I'm not saying that Call of Duty has to add destruction to their game or anything like that. They just have to put the passion and the effort into it like they used to, because when they're rolling it out like 2K and you know what I'm saying, you put like I don't even know. They like title updates at this point, bro. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we're all in a vicious cycle of getting these games. But let me know how y'all feel about Black Ops 7 versus Battlefield 6. I will be playing Battlefield 6 on the channel tomorrow. I think the beta opens up around like 4 o'clock in the morning my time. I think it's like 1 a.m. PT. I'll get all the dates and I will put them in the description. I was gonna tell y'all like how to access it, but I'm pretty sure like everybody's pretty much doing that with a Google search at this point. They're not really relying on my video for that because I'm just talking about 2 different games, not just one. So like, yeah. But anyways, if you like the video, like it, subscribe, share it to your friends so they can share it to their friends and go full circle. If y'all like these Yap videos, let me know. I will continue because I have a lot of thoughts and stuff like that I have about the gaming world. You know, just stuff that's been happening and that I feel like is interesting or like requires some conversation, because boy, like a lot of the stuff that happens, it doesn't really get swept on the rug. It's just I don't really give my input on it, and it's like I wish I'll give my input on it because I know there's people out there that will probably agree with me. You know what I'm saying? And even if not, at least I'm still putting it out there. You feel me? But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope y'all like the Krunker gameplay. If you like Krunker, bro, you're goated. I just got back on. I like everybody in the party was like, yo man, y'all wanna play Krunker? I was like, bet. I'm gonna get on there and start smacking everybody up though, because I'm on this keyboard and mouse, boy. Last time I played Krunker, I was on controller. This is all irrelevant though. I just hope y'all like the gameplay. Let me get out of here. Y'all have a good one.